Okay guys, so in this video I'll be creating a color flipper task. Okay, so we'll just go on like how to create a color flipper. So that is color flipper. I have taken one file. I'll just drag and drop it. I'll come back here. I'll create one file that is index.html. And for applying CSS, I'll take CSS file that is style.css, and the next thing is I'll be taking one JavaScript file that is to write the functions. Okay, done. For now, inside the index.html, I'll be taking the structure of that, and I'll be first importing CSS using link, and next script tag for linking RJS file, that is JavaScript file. Now have linked it. Okay, here coming to body, so I'll be taking one div. I'll name it as container, and inside that I'll take another div called as class color, or I'll make this as ID of C I'll take. Okay, you can give any name, so don't need to worry, you can give color only. Whatever the thing you want, you can mention over here. Next, here I'll be giving, so first I'll apply CSS, that is the main rules that we need to follow is margin 0 and padding 0, box sizing, border box, and if you want any font or anything, you can take a font. And I'll be taking dot container, and before that I'll be for container I'll be giving height is equals to, that is 100 VH, and width is equals to 100 PW. Okay, and background color I'll take it as black. I'll open through the live server you're getting it, right? Next thing which I have taken is C. Dot C height is equals to, I'll take 500 px, width is equals to 500 px, and background color white. I'll give here, see now this is ID, sorry, yeah, now you're getting it. So I need this to come in center. So what I'll be doing, I'll be using display flex, justify content center, align item center. Ta-da! You got it, right? You have got it. The next thing is we'll be creating a button. So whenever we click on that button, it should change. So I'll take one button inside this, button on click, okay? So even I need that button to come in center. So what I'll do, I'll go back here, button is equals to see, now the button is in center. Now we will be giving some style, that is I'll give padding 20 px, 10 px. Okay, I'll make this as 40. Done. You have got a beautiful button, and the font size will be large. Okay, I'll make this to 30 and this to 15, that is 15. Now it's looking good. The background color for button, that will be something like blue. No, blue is not good. I'll go for something red, and border 1px, solid white. Okay, here now what I'll be doing, I'll pass one function inside, that is I'll take one on click event, on click event. So whenever I click on this, the color should change, right? So for that I have taken one on click event. I'll tell that on change, I'll write a JavaScript over here. So first what I'll be doing, I'll be taking one function called, what is the name which we have given, on change. Yeah, it's here. So inside that on change function, what we will be doing, let this be. So before that we need another function, that is count function. Count, that will be writing the count function. Okay, so what is the count function we'll be writing? So we'll be taking the count function. So instead of count, I will be telling that as random numbers. Random. So we need some random numbers. Okay, that one I'll take. I have taken one function called as random number. So I'll just write down over here, I have taken a function called random number. Okay, random numbers. So before that I need another thing, that is, I'll make this as an arrow function, that is const see, if you do any spelling mistake also, it won't work, so be careful. So I have taken one random numbers and have used it. This is arrow function. Normal function also I can do, but I will be using arrow function. That is, this is an arrow function. Okay, and I need a, see, now I have taken random numbers. So how to take the random numbers, you should note this is important. Okay, so for the beginners it will be helpful. So for that I will be taking return math dot random method, which will give you the random values, but this will give you in the decimal values. So to convert this to the numbers, like normal number values, that is, you will be using math dot floor method. Okay, so inside this method, if you write it, you will get a rounded value. See, if you use only math dot random you will get a values like 0.00, like that you will get. Okay, like that values you will get. So to round up that, we are using we'll be using math dot to round up this. We will be using math, that is math dot floor, which gives value like 1 comma 2 comma 3, like that it will give. This one, it will give like the values called like to, like that, like this it will give the value. So we don't need this value, we need only this value. Why we need this value? To fetch the data from array. So I'll take some random array of colors, that is colors, array of colors list. See, I've got here, I'll copy this, I'll copy it and come back here and I'll paste it. I'll change it only to array. Okay, so I'll be calling that here of array dot length. So why I have taken here array dot length? So this array dot length is the maximum value over here which it can go. Okay, and the maximum value it can go, and till that the maximum numbers it can throw. So how it comes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the end of this array. So for that I have taken the length of array. Okay, then next is what we will be doing. We will take one function, that is onChange function. Inside this, what we will be doing, we'll take const num is equals to, we'll initialize this value, this function's value to the number. So for that I have taken one const variable. Okay, and then I'll be giving this function call over here. Done. Then what I'll be doing, just if you want to just check it out previously, you can go for console.log to check the random numbers are coming or not. You can just go here and open your browser. Okay, I'll run in the portal. That is, I should come to HTML file and then I'll run. I'll inspect it. The console window. Whenever I click on this, it should come. onChange is not found. Why onChange is not found? Why we are getting an error? I'll make this only as change, and here I'll make this as change where this change, and now if I run it, yeah, I'm getting it. On change is also an event, so you were not getting it. Okay, so if you make this like this, that is on change, and here this one in the JavaScript also on change, now it will work. See, since that was an event, it was been telling that we will not be able to call that, so that is done, right? And the next step, what we need to do, we need to call that id, means whenever we click on this color, whenever we click on this, it is we are getting some random numbers. Okay, so this part is done. This color should change, so since this color should change, what we should do, what is the container of that, name of that container, it's id. So to take this id, what we will be doing, I'll be taking one variable, I'll be taking const type variable called C only, and I'll take document dot get element by id, and then I will use C. Okay, so I have been targeted successfully, and next what we will be doing, we'll be using that document dot get element by id of that container, right? So we can actually use only this and do. So if you don't use this, you can also write it over here, that is, just a minute, that is C, have taken directly over here dot style, that is that tags particular document, it has been gone and it has been targeted, and that style dot background color that is equals to, see, that background color will be changing, right? So that will be to the this array of num. So whatever the random numbers gives here, in the sense, see, so this line we don't need, because we are been directly giving over here only. Okay, so if I don't use this one, I'll make this as C is equals to array of, okay, array of, that is this array of num. You can also write like this and write like that. So I have completed in the single line, so you will not get confused, so you don't need of this line. Okay, you can also try that if you want, and if you have any errors, you can just contact me, or you can just leave a comment. and here just what I have taken array and yeah, okay, I've been explaining over here, right? Just here I have taken the array and given the random numbers. Okay, so have given the random numbers so that the array will give the random colors and we will be getting the random numbers. Okay, sorry, random colors or numbers. Okay, so we will be getting the random colors as when as soon as you click on this. So just we will check it. See, we are getting it. See, first it took the 20 seconds value and the fourth value and 23rd, 24, 20, 37, 10, that particular value of that it will be taking from the array. Okay, see, automatic it will be changing. So this is what about that. Okay, so done. So like we have been you guys know like how to do that, right? Okay, thank you. So just please practice this.